Hey, what's up, Transformers fans? Welcome to the Gramsci Reviews channel. And we have here Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Kingdom Battle Cross Time Collection. Both deluxe figures, which is Autobot Sideswipe and Maximal Skywarp. So this set would come out an Amazon exclusive. Really, Hasbro? Really? Yeah, so for fans out there, it's going to be harder for us to look for these sets. So as for Sideswipe, he comes with two accessories, which is the shoulder cannons and same gun that came with Red Alert as well as the rifle. So the shoulder cannons doesn't have that whole handle in the missile tip anymore, so they don't have that. So they improved on it. And as with the gun, the rifle, it's the same thing as with Red Alert, but it's painted white. Same as with the shoulder cannons, they're all painted white as well. As for Skywarp, he's got two photon missiles as well, same as with Air Razor, which you can see here. And he comes in white, brown, and light brown colors, which is the same color as that of a bald eagle, which is his alt form. And if we look closely with Sideswipe, so stand aside Skywarp for a while, Sideswipe's got the same head sculpt, except that he's got that silver paint on his forehead, and his torso is different now. It's more of an Earth look, car looking sports car. And of course they painted the transparent plastic on his back, which is the roof of the car. That makes it a bit different from the actual color of the body of the car. And basically with Skywarp, his head sculpt is based on the Beast Wars 2. So the eagle's head is on top of his forehead, as showing here. He's got painted red eyes, though. It's very nice looking head sculpt for Skywarp, Maximal Skywarp. As for the photon missiles or photon blasters, here it's the same with air razors. You can attach it on his arms or on the side of his thighs as well, on his alt form. And this time his feet showing the talons instead of the back of the heel. Because if it's based on the Beast Wars 2 animation, that's how Skywarp's feet looks like. With the wings, I've been playing with it and so far it doesn't have any stress marks, which is good. I guess they made an improvement with the plastic quality of the wings of Skywarp compared to Air Razors, so no stress marks there. And I've been playing with it, folding the wings and everything and transforming it, so far no stress marks, which is good. And if we're going to compare Sideswipe for now, it is Earth mode or sports car mode compared to Sideswipe Siege, which I have here. As you can see the difference in the paint color. So Kingdom Sideswipe's got more pure white compared to Siege Sideswipe's off-white colors, and he's matte red. And as for the missiles, it's all painted white and doesn't have any battle damage painting effects on it. And his windshield is now tinted blue instead of just darker gray. And looking at the articulation, his head rotates, of course, and looks up and down a bit because it's in a ball joint. His arms rotate, it moves outwards. He's got bicep swivel, his elbows fold in 90 degrees. No wrist rotation though, but it folds in as well. He's got waist rotation, legs move forward and moves backward. Also do some splits. His knees fold into 90 degrees as well some ankle rockers there for the feet. So it's basically the same as that articulation of the Siege Sideswipe. And let me just fix his head here, and there you go. As for Maximal Skywarp, his articulation is also that same of Air Razor. He said it's all ball jointed. His arms rotate, moves outwards, bicep swivel. He's got additional forearm fold because of his transformation. And of course his wings is very movable because you can expand it. He's got waist rotation, legs move forward, backwards, do splits. He's got knee fold and also His feet is ball jointed, which you can move around a lot as well. And an additional like shin folding for his eagle mode. So it's basically the same articulation as that of Air Racer, because they're all the same when it comes to their mode. So now let's go try and transform Sideswipe to his alt mode. So first you bring out the chest like this, and then fold in the lower part of the torso. Spread out the arms, rotate his waist, and then flip these outwards. And then fold the arms into 90 degrees and the elbows like this, and just fold them in there on the middle part of the car. Same as with the other arms. So you have the hands doesn't go in all the way, but it fits in on the top of the roof of the car, and then you fold this back in, and then you fold this out for the shin protectors. Bring the feet inwards to the legs, lower part of the legs, and then rotate these part of the legs, and it will be the back part of the car. And then there are these tabs here that you connect together so that they fit in nicely. Then you fold back these shin covers once again, and there you have the sports car in 16 steps according to Hasbro. So yeah, he rolls nicely as well, as you can see here. It's an Earth mode sports car version of Sideswipe. So now he looks similar to Sunstreaker's alt mode. Same with the hood and the windshield there. And of course he's got that Lamborghini windows on the side. The wheels though, he's using the Siege wheels instead of Sunstreaker's Lamborghini looking wheels. The back part looks like a Lamborghini though, with the same shape. And of course there's a 5mm peg here on the side where you can attach a weapon if you want, and on top of it as well. And basically he's a representation of a Lamborghini, although not officially from Hasbro, so we just call it a sports car mode, Earth sports car mode for Sideswipe. So it's still a pretty neat looking representation of a Lamborghini Countach. And here he is with Sunstreaker, he's twin. As you can see, the wheels is also different. And as for the original Sideswipe Siege version, as you can see here, the Siege looks more like concept car compared to the new Earth mode of Sideswipe. But the back part, I think they did it better with Siege. And for the engine covers, it's not actually the same with what of a Lamborghini Countach would look like. Even the front, it's a bit different. And he's a little bit, or slightly, got a longer wheelbase compared to Siege Sideswipe. And here's another red Lamborghini, which is spin out for comparison. Here is spin out, which is also the same mold as that of Sunstreaker. So it's basically still a red Lambo. And it's got those correct Lamborghini wheels. Basically they look similar now, except that with spin out it's got more colors compared to Earth mode Sideswipe. But the back part, I think Earth Sideswipe did it better. But this one with spin out, it's got more accurate or correct engine cover for the back of the Lamborghini. Basically the front is the same, except that it's in a different transformation. Even the headlights painted differently. And here they are, the three Lamborghinis, or red Lamborghinis, or representation of Sideswipe. And I guess you can't have too many red Lamborghinis. Enough the Sideswipe now, and let's look at Maximal Skywarp. As you can see here, we're gonna do some comparison with Air Racer, which is the original mold. So you can see the paint differences. So Maximal Skywarp's Maximal logo is on his shoulders, whereas with Air Racer is on her forearm. Her legs is represented this way, whereas with Skywarp, as you can see the head sculpt there, it's different, but everything's the same, including the head sculpt of the alt mode, which is the eagle, and with Air Racer, she's more of a falcon. It's basically the same. So we're going to try to transform him. Skywarp, and first we take out these photon blasters out of the way. And there you go. So we bring out the head and make sure that you make him face like this in his transformation, so that doesn't look awkward when you transform him into his bird mode or eagle mode. So we spread out the wings, so just get it out of the way. Open up this back part of the torso and move up the top part of the torso upwards like this, and then you rotate the head and then clip these pegs there that hold it together. So you already have the eagle part already. Bring out this part of the tail, rotate the waist like this, and then you will then clip it back, the tail feather, and then fold these forearm like this and slide it in the middle part of the upper waist like this, and same as with the other arms as well. You clip them in like that. Then you rotate this part of the legs, but make sure you retain the lower part of the legs so that it faces like this. There's a clip there as well that holds the leg, that clip, that peg there. You peg it in on the side of the waist as well, and then rotate the legs once again. And there you have your bald eagle as an alt mode for Maximal Skywarp. His head's got some articulation, of course, it rotates. And there you have the bald eagle in white, brown, and light brown colors. And for the feet, it also moves around. You can make him look like he's flying. And just make sure that you pegged in correctly the arms in there so it doesn't move around. And the shoulders as well, you fold it in like this. As you can see, the head doesn't show if you rotate it properly. So we have an all-American bald eagle. And you can also fold his wings so you make him look like he's perched on top of something, like on a mountain, probably on the side of the mountain. And he also got some missiles or photon blasters that you can attach on the side of his thighs like this, and on the other side as well. So basically kind of looks like a part of the tail or something. And yep, so it's basically the same as that of Air Racer, but it's also got some different colors, which is also nice. Some slight deviation from the look of from the peregrine falcon to the bald eagle. So let's make them pose like this, like they're perched together. So it's basically the same bird head, and it's also articulated. So you can move the head around, and also the beak. You can also open up this part of the beak slightly. So it's got some articulation there. But basically that's it. Make him look like he's looking at something. So nice white colors on the wingtips as well. The other side as well. So yeah, they really did very good version of Maximal Skywarp, which, considering he's from Beast Wars 2, and he's not really part of the original Beast Wars, but I'm glad that they were able to mix him up with the Kingdom series. And then you can also attach this stand figure or something. You can make him do some like flying scenes if you want, like that. So it's a universal stand that you can also use to make your figures look like they're doing some action poses. And particularly with flight, this is very useful. And with that, we have these two as a set and their counterparts, like with the same mold. So we got Air Razor, we have Sideswipe Twin Dweller, which is Sunstreaker, which is we got a seed Sideswipe for comparison, and with deep cover, another siege mold, and also red alert, of course. And then we have the with cordon, and finally spin out. So it's getting crowded here with all these Lamborghinis and all these molds. So you guys are now officially the seekers of the Autobots. So let's get them out of the way there for now and look back with some comparison for the red Lamborghinis, which is Siege Sideswipe, Earth Mode Sideswipe, and Spin Out, as you can see here. And then with his twin brother Sunstreaker, of course. We shall never forget Sunstreaker and Sideswipe's tandem. The Lamborghini brothers, as you can see. And let's revert them back to their set figures, which is Sideswipe and Skywarp, Autobots and Maximals. So hopefully we see them in the upcoming Netflix final season, which is The Kingdom. So once again, I bid you adieu, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video review once again. And thank you for watching. Laters!